How you guys doing? I gotta ask one more time. How you guys doing? All right, that's the crowd that I'm used to. Okay. So first of all, I want to say thank you all for coming out. And also, please give a round of applause to all these amazing athletes that we've seen on the stage tonight. I say it every time. These young men and women go through a lot. I mean, sacrifice, and including driving you guys a little nuts. Talking about their diet and their Tupperware and their cheat meal that they want to do later on the night. But just like them, I was one of them. And gosh, my first show was NPC, Northern Colorado, in Boulder, Colorado, April 4th of 2003. Wow. And I was so scared. I mean, I just got done playing Division I basketball, can you believe that? But I was much smaller. And I needed a new challenge. So, obviously, being at my height, 5'0", Division I was gonna, only gonna get me so far. So I got a couple degrees out of college, and then we talked about this challenge of trying to become a bodybuilder. So I was in a computer science class, and I ran into this guy that had these dudes on his home screen on his laptop. And I thought, well, I have Brooke Burke, who's a model, on my laptop. He's got these guys in these posing trunks. I need to learn what he's talking about. And they were Dorian Yates and Ronnie Coleman and Jay Cutler, all these guys. And I thought, I need to hang out with this guy, figure out what the heck is this about. And I never thought that it was weird. I thought that I needed to learn because of the fact that, oh no, someone flicked off the light. There we go. But I just wanted to learn the hard work and dedication, because I knew, looking at these pictures, I was like, these guys look like comic book superheroes in real life. So after 6 months of training, I decided to do a competition, the one in October, starting on October 8, 2002. That's when I decided I wanted to become a bodybuilder. Took my first selfie on a 2.1 megapixel camera. These kids are like, what is that? And I just had that fire, that determination to want to get better at something. And each week I would take a photo and try to work on my problem areas, read the magazines, read books, all that stuff, because the internet wasn't as strong. And after my competition, going into that preparation that last night, I was really super nervous. And I just kept thinking to myself, I've never in my entire life done something this difficult, because not only how I had to put out the physical strength, but the mental strength, but the emotional strength. Because when you take someone's Reese's Pieces buttercups away, you take away a couple pizzas and a pint of beer, you're gonna get an angry dude sometimes. And I was that kid, so I went into that show very, very nervous. And I was fortunate enough to win that show. And I will tell you, it was the best feeling of my damn life to feel like, wow, like my hard work was being adjudicated by judges, but also going against my peers who I don't even know, who also go through that same journey of trying to be a better version of themselves each and every day. And all I've tried to do since then is just be a better version of myself. And that's one thing I want to promote to you guys is you're going to get hit with a lot of adversity in life. Learn to embrace it. It's not always supposed to be easy. Because just like in video games, I mean, the levels get harder as you go up. It is what it is. And until you guys realize that it's a journey, you're going to maybe feel sorry for yourself and this and that, but there's no room for that. No one cares. And I don't want to be rude or anything like that to anybody in here. But care about yourself, care about your success more than anyone else in the room, and you will be able to put that hard work each and every day of your life. And honestly, that's how I became Mr. Olympia. Because I knew I was going to face adversity. I knew I was going to face people that did not want me to win. And I had to outwill myself. It wasn't always about proving someone wrong because they doubted you and this and that. I was out there to prove myself right, that I matter, that my hard work matters. So I want you guys to work extremely hard at whatever it is that you do. And when the time comes that you have an opportunity to help somebody else, take advantage of that. One of the coolest things about being Mr. Olympia is that I get to come out here each June before I start my Mr. Olympia prep and pose in front of you guys. I only posed 2 times this year. And this was the one I marked on my calendar before I even marked. The other one was my own amateur show. I got with Steve Weinberger and we planned this out before I even got the scheduled date for my own show because I knew that you guys love bodybuilding. And I always will come out here to say hi and be a part of this show. So thank you, Steve. Now I guess I gotta talk a little trash about this Mr. Olympia contest coming up. Well, obviously I'm tied with Schwarzenegger, you know who that guy is. And I'm very, very humbled by being in this position. My goal is to definitely come out with a greater physique and to give each person hell who decides to step on that stage come that weekend in Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. But I know that it's gonna come with a lot of hard work. I know it's gonna come with a lot of sacrifice, but I know I have a lot of support from you guys. And I just wanna let you guys know that I appreciate all the pictures that I got able to take. The kids, I love them. I love to be able to do that because they're the future. And it always looks cool when a kid can hit the pose with a big man. So thank you guys for letting me do that with your kids. Thank you guys so much for supporting these athletes. And thanks for letting me share my story with you. God bless and good night. Thank you very much.